Good morning everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Hope you had a really good Saturday and I hope you have a really good Sunday as well. And coming into the week, I hope it's a fruitful week for everybody getting involved. We are coming towards the end of March now, we are pushing into April. Statistically, crypto March, the month of March, is a bad month for crypto. So you got to look, it's not been a bad month really, okay? Bitcoin is below its all-time high, not a problem. It's picking up towards the end of the month here. It's starting to march on. It's looking really healthy. If you do want to check the Bitcoin video out earlier that I posted today, it is looking respectively healthy there, okay? So, hopefully this correction is over and we're going to start seeing projects marching on now. So just diving into CHILIZ then. We did say that this is a descending triangle, okay, and patterns, they do speak to us in as technical analysis. You've topped out there, you're coming down, you are tightening this range, and then you do get that breakout, and we did get that breakout, okay. Some people are moaning that says the breakout would come by the 23rd of March. Well, this is the 23rd of March, just there, and you can see that we was tightening and we did get a push up, but then as we were coming to break out, Bitcoin corrected, and obviously we seen that correction. Those Bitcoin corrections, no one can see them, okay? No one can see them. Sometimes there's little signals there, but when you're charting, I basically laid down this breakout through a previous consolidation range here. So again, you just look at previous performance and sort of gives you a guide to future performance. And the way I targeted that was when it hit a top, had that level of consolidation before it's seen the breakout. At that point it broke out. So that's what I did that assumption on, okay? And you can see effectively we have broke out. If you look at that there, you've come down, you've been repressed, looks bad, you're testing the EMAs, and then you start to push up and you're having your breakout. So at the moment, this looks bad that you're going down, but you are effectively having a test of the EMAs and you are starting to break out of this downwards descending triangle. So this is positive, okay? Like I said to you, you're getting supported off the bottom here. Again, positive. You got that support there. You had that support there on the way up. So it's looking good. It's looking healthy, okay? Like I said to you, you're in a bull market. You are pushing on, and we have had a bit of a nice pump for CHILIZ in the night. To be fair, it is doing really well. And I'm going to show you another chart in a minute that will tantalize your taste buds, okay? And it's exactly how this is played out, how this is playing out. That's played out already, and I'll show you that in a second, just as confluence and just as a bit of confluence to show you how these patterns do potentially play out. But what you've got with CHILIZ at the moment, okay, is a level of resistance, and we will drop those levels of resistance in a moment for you to see. But what you have got is this coming together of the EMAs here. You see this coming together, okay? You've got that coming together, and you may see it repel, okay, like this, where it comes together and then starts to push the price down again. And if it was to break down and test that bottom, that's perfectly fine, okay? That's perfectly fine. But I'm not necessarily anticipating that for CHILIZ, because I do think we've broken out. I think we've broken out of this bottom here. We've got that reversal and we're starting to push up. We are sort of trading in this channel here, where we're sort of doing this, okay, and we are pushing up. And then you might get that massive big surge of volume. You had a little bit of volume there, but not enough. You want to see something like this, or potentially like this. It's just going to come in and push you up and see that breakout for CHILIZ, okay? And it may come, okay? We are targeting that in the channel. So what we'll do, we'll drop these Fibonacci retracement in now. This is called a Fibonacci retracement tool, okay? And what you do when you hit a top, you go to the bottom and you bottom out. So effectively that's our bottom. So what you do is the third tool down, okay? The third tool down, which is this one. You click the little arrow, you go down. It's called Fib retracement. So yeah, you come down, you click the Fib retracement like that, and you put it on the top, which is roughly up there, okay, on that wick, and then you put it on that bottom wick like that, okay, and you can see you've come down, you've bottomed out, and now what you're doing, you're retracing, okay, you're retracing back to that level up there, that 0.95 cents, which is the top for CHILIZ. And drop this on your charts. This is so important, because what you do, you see the levels of resistance on the way up. You can see when it corrected, it came down there, it looked like a bottom, okay, but it wasn't a bottom. It came back up and started to hit these levels here, started to hit that, got rejected off a golden ratio there. You see that level there? That's called the golden ratio. That's a 0.618. That's a 0.618, the golden ratio, and it got rejected off 0.71 cents there, okay, yeah? So again, that falls into play. Got rejected, push it down even more, form the bottom, starting to come back on itself, broke out of this descending triangle here. This is good. It's broke out of that, okay? So it's starting to retrace, it's starting to retrace, and when it retraces, it's obviously going to come up against a level of resistance again, and you can see it's coming up against the 0236. Okay, so you're looking at that is hitting its head on this 0236. What you need to see is this bullish cross form just there like that. Okay, give it that power. You see a bit of volume step in. It gives it that power and forms that bullish cross where the yellow line goes back above the red line, just like you had down here. Look, I'll show you the last time you had a bullish cross on a 4-hourly time frame for CHILIZ was all the way back here. Okay, look at that. So you had that bullish cross just there for CHILIZ. Went up, had that correction, consolidated, went through the EMAs, looked awful, had the bullish cross on a 4-hourly. Look what it did to the price. Absolutely pushed it and pumped it, you know, from that level down there. That was like, what, 1 cent or something like that, and it's absolutely marched on, and it's never gone bearish ever since. Never formed a bearish cross. The EMAs have not even come together until it got all the way up here, consolidated. It's had that bearish cross, pushed it down, and now it looks to be forming another bullish cross. Okay, so you can see the power it gets from that bullish cross. So you want that bullish cross where the yellow line goes above the red line, gets the power. You'll see that push through the 0236 because that's acting as major resistance now. Okay, this 0236, you can see we've had 1, 2, 3, 4 goes at it and not got through it. Okay, and you need to see the close above it. When I say get through it, I mean you see the green candle, yeah, needs to be closed above it, as it did there. You see that? It's green, it closed above it, formed the bearish cross, and it pushed us down, and we lost this level of support. Because just here we looked like we were doing well, and retracing, we actually closed, but then obviously Bitcoin corrected, pushed us down, formed a bearish cross, and obviously took us down to lower levels. But this trend and the price and the market is so strong with CHILIZ that it literally found another bottom, and it's pushing on again. Okay, but you are hitting your head on this 0236. So in your charts, target that as a level of resistance. You see us get through that, get that close, okay, form that bullish cross. It's looking really, really good for CHILIZ, and you will potentially see us march on. You know, I'm not going to say we're going to go to there overnight. Okay, you might see that, but do target these levels of resistance now. You got the 0382. You know, go through that back test of support, then you march on. You're going to hit the 05, which is at 65 cents. You are going to see a big fight there, okay? Because the 05 is a really big level in resistance and retracement. You do see a lot of pressure there, and a lot of resistance, and a lot of buying pressure and selling pressure. There'll be a bit of a dogfight going on there, and that might last for a while. Failing that, you know, if you got through back test of support, march on. Get through the golden ratio, which is this here, okay, this level here, which is 0618, which is at 71 cents. Get through that, and you know what, it's plain clear skies, because look, you got no resistance whatsoever. You might see a little bit of resistance on the 0786, but you are marching onto that high, and I do believe that, you know, we are looking at that for CHILIZ. It is super strong. We do need to see more volume though, okay, as we expressed so many times in this channel. You do need to see more volume. So what I'm going to do now, just as confluence, is show you a very similar pattern that's actually played out, just as a closing to this video for CHILIZ. I'm going to show you this. So this is effectively a very similar pattern. As you can see, we went up, we topped, we hit a descending triangle, and this has been posted in the Telegram group, everyone. So this is why I say to you, get in the Telegram group. I did do a video on this as well a couple of weeks ago in the channel, but we wasn't targeting this because this hasn't played out yet. This actually formed. This formed at the same time, well, 24th as CHILIZ, but this has got a bit more oomph in it, a bit more power. Okay, this is done really well, and this is potentially what you're looking at, you know, for CHILIZ, where it's come out, it's broke out of this descending triangle, it's gone up, back testing these EMAs, like I saying to you, it's getting the close above the EMAs. You're forming that bullish cross. As soon as you form the bullish cross, look at that. You want to see that bullish cross where the yellow line goes above the red line on the 20 EMA, goes above the 55 EMA. Get that close above, get that bullish cross, get that close, back test of support. It looked bad, went up, looked bad, falling back in, but no, the power's so strong because you formed the bullish cross. That's always the signal, okay? You've seen the volume step in here as well. Look at the volume. This is sand, by the way. You know, and this is potentially what you're looking at for CHILIZ. And look, this was a massive trade. This is a whopping trade. This was a 40% trade, and you are potentially looking at a very similar trade for CHILIZ. Okay, we are at the cusp of that trade for CHILIZ. So again, I can't express to you, keep an eye on that bullish cross, because as soon as you get that, that's a bit of a, yeah, we're off to the races statement. The rocket ships are refueled. let's clear for liftoff. And yeah, so that's good. So you can see that the sand is basically, it's gone up there, it's smashed its all-time high there. It's actually got through it, and we have got that target up there, 082, and you can see it's hitting a level of resistance, you know, which it will do. This actually smashed through to 0618. I'll show you an example now, dropping the Fibonacci tool on this. We'll just clean this up a little bit. So again, this was a trade that was dropped into the Telegram group. There's your top, there's your bottom, just there. That's the bottom there, okay? That's the bottom, because you always go to the real bottom, the lowest low, and that was the lowest low. In the previous CHILIZ video there, in the CHILIZ segment, the low was the second low. But anyway, you always target your low on your fib. So that was your top, that was your bottom, and you can see as you've gone up, you've hit these levels. You see these levels here? Because this is what you're looking at with CHILIZ. Look, you got through the 0236. If we need to get through right now, okay, you do need to get through that, I've told you. So you get through it and you back test it, you're closing above it, which is great, and then you're marching on it and you're hitting your head on this, the 0382. You're hitting that level of resistance, and you'll see you'll get through, yeah, and then hit that, but then you'll fall back. See that close there, that wick, come back, but then you get back through, you're back testing the support as we were there, and then you're marching on. You get through the 0618, and look what happens, like I said to you, just clear skies effectively. So yeah, that's CHILIZ and a bit of sand just to show you what we're targeting, okay? So I do hope you enjoyed that video, and I do hope you find it educational. And once again, I really do appreciate all your comments, and you know, this is a patience game, okay? With trading, with crypto especially, it's a patience game. Things don't happen overnight. So good luck to everyone involved in CHILIZ, and I hope this plays off for us, because it'll be awesome. And then once you get up to those levels, obviously stay in the channel, and I'll target some more levels moving forward for CHILIZ. Do hit the like button for me, and also please do subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And once again, thank you for all your really nice comments across the board, across the Telegram group there, across the videos that I'm making, and obviously brilliant. Thank you. Have a good day. Cheers. Bye bye.